Hey there, tech fans. Rick here again with a quick review of the brand new Blink Outdoor 4 Floodlight mount. This is a really cool accessory that you can use with the new Outdoor 4 camera to shed a little extra light into that dark corner in your backyard that you're trying to keep an eye on. And the best part is, it's battery powered, so now you can locate the camera wherever you need to in your yard, as long as you're within Wi-Fi distance, and you've got a little extra light. But it's not a little extra light, it's a whole lot of extra light. It's got two LED weatherproof lights on here that can cast 700 lumens of light on that dark patio in the backyard or the walkway near the driveway where people are stumbling. It's a wonderful product, and it can be motion activated. So if the camera sees motion, it'll start recording and turn the lights on, or you can activate it manually through the application. So you've got the best of both worlds. You've got a security light, and you've got an outdoor light, and again, it's battery powered. Now, I'm going to spend a lot of time talking about the innovations they've built into this product, but I'd like to start with an unboxing first because they've really included everything in this kit. You'll need to use it the minute the box arrives, so it's a pretty complete kit. But let's get started with that first. So when you open up the box, you'll find the floodlight mount. Now, I'm going to spend some time and show you how that works, but you're also going to find some mounting hardware. They include 3 screws and 3 sleeves, so you can actually bolt this to a wall or a pole or a fence or wherever you want to mount it. It also includes the sleeves in case you have to drill into concrete. But the best part, I think, about the mounting is that there's a no holes mounting kit right here that slides under your siding. And I've actually got a piece of my siding right here to show you how that works. So if you've got vinyl siding on your house, you know that these dovetail into each other. So this piece clips in underneath here. So find where that junction is, you slide this under your siding, and the camera actually hangs right there. There's no holes in your siding. So you won't have to worry about drilling holes, and then you're getting weather issues down the road when it's raining or snowing. So I really like that mount a lot. And I'll show you how that works with the unit. All right, so the mounting's in there, the camera's in there. There's also an instruction manual that explains how to use this product. Now, if you're using the Blink Outdoor 4 already, that's already added to your application. You'll want to add this to the application as well because, again, you can control the lights through that application. So scan the QR code on it, add it to the application, and you're good to go. Now, the unit itself is really well designed. They've really thought about what they're going to do with a floodlight like this and how to best mount it on your home. And one of the problems I've had over the years is I don't like drilling holes into the side of my house. I know I can use caulking, and I know if I want to move the camera, I can kind of caulk it with the same color and it doesn't look that bad. But I've never liked drilling holes through the siding because that's a weather issue. I mean, we got a lot of wicked weather here in the Northeast, and I'm going to get rain in behind the siding. It's a bad situation. So with this mount right here, I can actually mount it on my vinyl siding, and it's going to just hang there. It's not going to have any holes whatsoever through the siding. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about the unit. Now, you might be wondering, this only works with the Outdoor 4 camera. And you might be wondering, well, why is that, Rick? The mount on the front looks the same as all my other Blink cameras. Well, one thing they changed with the Outdoor 4, and I'm sure with all their cameras going forward, is the actual connection to the camera for power used to be a micro USB connection, which is a small connector. It's really an old school type of connector. Well, in this particular model, the Outdoor 4, they're now using a USB-C connection right here. And this plugs into this, and you can't use the older cameras because it's incompatible as far as the connector goes. So this is for the Outdoor 4, I'm sure the Outdoor 5, Outdoor 6, whatever's coming down the road, because that's the latest and greatest type of connector. But essentially, you're going to mount this to your wall, you're going to pop the camera in the front of it, and you're going to plug this into the camera. There are 4 D-cell batteries inside here that are lithium, and that'll actually power the lights and add a little extra power to the camera. So leave the lithium batteries in here, pop it on the front, connect it up, and you've got really double the power. They're saying that you're going to be able to use this for about 2 years. You already know you can use this for up to 2 years in an area with average recording times. But again, it's going to vary depending on how much foot traffic goes through the area, how high resolution you're recording those videos, and how long a video you're actually recording. So you've got a lot of control over how much battery you're using based on all those factors I just mentioned. But look at this. I like this too. You can actually position these lights. You can swing them way out, you can swing them way in. So you've got a lot of flexibility on where that light is being cast. Now, I've installed 3 of these at my house already. I've got a back patio, I've got a pathway in the back, and I've got a driveway. And I can actually point these down right at the path. So I'm not blinding people when they come around the corner. It throws just enough light down in the path where somebody comes around the corner at my house, boop, the light goes on, and I've got plenty of light back there. So I love this product. All right, so how do you use it? How am I going to mount it, Rick? You said you're going to show me that. All right, so for starters, there's a mount on the back right here that pops off. There's a little tab. You pull that tab, it slides off. Now, this is the mount you're going to want to mount to your home. So basically, you can take this, And there are holes in here where you can actually screw it to a wall, but what you want to probably do is use this, and it's going to actually hang on this. So when you put this under your siding, this unit will hang on it. And if you look on the back here, and I'll show you a close-up of this, it actually has an arrow that says up, so you know which way it goes on. So you want to mount it with that arrow facing up so that you can actually bolt it back on there. But check this out. This is one of my favorite features of it here, is I'm thinking, well, geez, how do I get at those batteries that are inside there? I can't get this back off. Well, on the top of it, there's a little diagram that says locked and unlocked, and I'm thinking, okay, I probably should have read the instructions, but I just like diving into things. It turns out that if you turn this like this, it pops off. Boop, it comes right off. Then inside there, you've got a battery cover, and there are two little ears right here. You can pull those, and that pops open. Boop, comes off like that. I love making that noise. Anyway, and there are the 4 batteries inside. Now, when you first get the unit, they've got a protective sheet right here, which actually keeps this from touching the back, because you don't want the batteries going dead when they're in the box. So when you get this, peel that off before you start using it. But to put it back together, and I just dropped that, to put it back together, you just push this over the batteries, push down, it clicks in like that, line this up in the top, close it up, and you're good to go. The entire thing is weatherproof. It's got an IP65 rating on it, so it can get rain and sleet and snow. Whatever you're going to throw at it, it's going to last just fine. And then you've got the connector out the front. Now, this is going to provide power to the camera. The batteries inside power the lights, but they also send power through this to the camera. And to use that on the back of the camera, you'll see this little rubber grommet right there. You'll want to open that up. And once you open that up, you'll see a USB-C port inside there. You're going to want to plug this into that USB-C port and then pop this on the front as your mount. And the best part is, once you mount this, let me do that. So I'll pop this in here. It's got a weather guard on it, so when I pop it in, it's going to keep it nice and cool and nice and protected. All right, get in there. All right, there we go. So that's in there. No water's going to get in the back because it's got rubber around the outside. Then I'm going to mount it. Now this is always terrifying because it makes a terrible noise. Hear that cracking? It sounds like you're breaking it, but that's just make sure that it's on there tight. All right, there you go. There's the camera. So you can see, I can point that down. I can keep an eye on the deer in the backyard, or if there's any guys back there ne'er-do-wells trying to get through my backyard and cause issues, I got that. I can point the lights down as well. So the one mount I've got in my backyard, I'm kind of looking in the backyard because I'm looking for motion through the backyard, but the path is where I want the lighting, so I can adjust it that way down at the path. I could even send one this way if I want around the corner and bend it down that way. So there's a lot of flexibility in how you mount it. And the best part is, once this is mounted on the wall, you basically just slide it back on. So it's going to slide on from the side like that and clicks in. So once this is mounted, you slide it back on and you're good to go. It's going to hang on the wall just like that. So it is a pretty simple system to use. And what I like best about it is, it's made by Blink, right? There are a lot of kits out there that are third party. I'm never quite sure if they've tested them with the Blink cameras. With this one, it's made by the same company that makes the camera, so you know it's going to work perfectly fine, and it couldn't be a cooler mount. I mean, I'm an engineer. I love dealing with stuff like this, and when I find a clever design like this, I'm really impressed by it, and I think Blink did everything right with this one. So I like it an awful lot. I've got 3 of them mounted at the house. This one's going to go up in the front yard, and I just think they're a great product. They're incredibly easy to use. And it really expands what you can do with your Blink system, because now I've got floodlights, again, 700 lumens of floodlights, which is like a 150 watt floodlight bulb in my backyard that are drinking very little power out of the batteries. They're going to last me about 2 years. And it's motion detection that will turn on the lights, or I can turn them on if we're having a party so people don't trip on that path. I mean, they're giving me everything I need and an accessory for the Blink system. So I love that they continue to expand this universe of accessories for the Blink cameras and other products. So that's all I really had for today. Hopefully you found this review helpful. I think it's a great product. I've only had it about a week. I like it a lot. I think you're going to like it a lot as well. So thanks again for watching. And until next time, as always, stay nerdy.